Today I've got some leftover pate, steak, rosemary and thyme, garlic I forgot to cook with the steak, a couple of eggs, rice, broccoli, and green bell peppers. So I'm going to try and make the first thing that comes to mind, steak pate fried rice. Dicing up the bell pepper and chopping up the broccoli into smaller pieces. I had this garlic smashed and ready to use for the steak I cooked, but totally just forgot. This is the fatty part of the steak that I cut off, and I'm going to try and render it out and use it as the fat to cook everything. And then just cubing up the rest of the steak and trying to finely chop up the rosemary and thyme. Now that I have everything prepped, it's just time to throw everything together in the wok, starting off with a cold pan so the fat can render out. A pretty decent amount was forming. Then I tossed in the broccoli since I figured those would take the longest to cook, and the green bell peppers. I just kind of let that cook for a bit while stirring occasionally, then I took it off the heat. Munched on these crispy bits while I finished the rest of the cooking. Pan was still pretty oily, so I tossed in the garlic and then the rice while trying to break down the big chunks of it. Then I started to panic a little bit because the garlic was starting to burn. Added some dark soy sauce to the mix, and this is where I introduced some oil since it was looking pretty dry. Mix, some more oil, and then a couple of eggs. Just kind of let everything continue cooking while I was mixing. Now the pate was interesting because I wasn't sure when I should add it, but I felt like now was better than ever. Added steak and the cooked veggies, seasoned with salt and pepper and more soy sauce. Mix, add some butter, take a quick break for a hand cramp, and add sesame oil and then the chopped rosemary and thyme. Then I was done. I kind of felt like this took forever to be honest, but I got it done, and is it the right way to make fried rice? Probably not, but my belly and taste buds were more than happy. What else do you think I could have added to this to make it better?